Today I'm going to talk about two of the most recognizable and highly used firearms in the world right now. To start, we're going to talk about the AK-47. The AK-47 was designed by Soviet Mikhail Kalashnikov in 1947. AK-47 stands for Automatic Kalashnikov. According to the study done by the Globalist, there's approximately 75 to 100 million AK-47s in the world, which puts an AK per every 60 people on the planet. The next gun I'm going to be talking about is the AR-15. The AR-15 was designed by the chief engineer of Armalite, which is where the AR stands for, or the AR comes from, Armalite rifle. And that was designed by Eugene Stoner in 1958. But the patent was later sold to Colt and then was originally released to the military via Colt as the M16. The AR-15, according to the New York Times, it is now the most popular and highly selling firearm in America. So we've got the #1 selling gun in the world and the #1 selling gun in America. First, with the comparison of the two, I'm going to start with the ammunition both of them fire. The AK-47 fires a 7.62 by 39 millimeter round. Bullet weights vary from 122 to 154 grains at about 2100 to 2400 FPS, so it's a pretty fat, slow-moving round. And then next, the AR, which fires a 5.56 by 45. Bullet weights vary from 55 to 63 grains, so about a third of the weight of the AK-47. But the velocities pick up from 2100 up to about 2800 FPS. So it's a much faster round. So with the AR-15 having a faster, smaller round, it's able to penetrate things like body armor, glass, things like that. Also, because of the speed it travels, it allows the round to stabilize better. So you have a better ability to shoot at range. The AK-47 is effective out to about 400 yards, where the AR-15 has the ability to go 600 plus. Also, a small thing between the ammunition is just the sheer weight of it. The weight of the AK round weighs about double, so you can carry about twice as much ammunition of AR-15 than you can AK-47. That's just a small tidbit. Now that I've talked a little bit about the ammunition both of them fire, I'm going to talk about the guns themselves. To start, I'm going to start with the AK. We're going to talk about the action. Just take it apart real quick. The AK-47 is it's a piston-driven system, which basically, when you fire the round, you have a piston, which is right here. You have a piston, you have your gases flow down the barrel and they go up into a gas block and they blow the piston back. So what this does is you have your gases and it pushes the entire bolt back and cycles the entire gun. This is it's a very clean system because you don't blow carbon back into the action itself, you blow it onto the piston. But because it is all one piece, there's a lot of mass here. So when you fire an AK, all that mass moving backwards gives you a larger felt recoil, and paired with the heavier round, it gives you a lot of recoil compared to the AR-15, so your follow-up shots are a lot slower. Next, I'm going to go to the AR-15 and talk to you a little bit about its action. The AR-15 utilizes a direct gas impingement system, which it's the same kind of setup where you get gases flowing down the barrel, they go into a gas tube. But instead of a piston, the AR-15 has a cup on the top of the bolt where your gas tube actually goes into and applies pressure to the bolt. Now mind you, this is a whole lot lighter than this, so you have way less moving mass. And paired with the smaller round, you have a lot less felt recoil, so your follow-up shots are a lot quicker. And because of if you just look at the just the quality of the machining that's put into both of these, that's a lot of your accuracy there. The AK-47 was developed to be a mass-produced, mass-armed rifle, whereas the AR-15 was meant to give to somebody that was trained and was technically an expert and could maintain the rifle. So, just another touch on accuracy. According to a test done by Diffin, which they do comparisons between rifles, they shot both an AK-47 and an AR-15 off-the-shelf models, and the AK-47 lacked at 100 yards. The AR-15 was 50% more accurate, or 6 versus 4 MOA, which MOA is a big thing if you know what that means. So in summation, what we have is we have the AR-15 with a small, fast-moving round compared to a big, slow-moving round of the AK, which gives the AR-15 a one-up at range. And then the overall build quality of the gas systems of both. You have the AR-15 versus the AK. You got a very crude milling job versus hand-toned tolerances, which makes it an extremely accurate rifle at range, which is why I would pick the AR-15 as the superior rifle. Thanks for playing.